Hello, audience,
Hello.
and welcome to this interesting intro.
Yes.
I'm sure that you might be wondering, hey, Flix and Six,
Hey, what?
how come it's just you and Michael tonight?
I don't know. Why?
Well, I'll tell you why, audience. It's because we are here to intro to our episode Glass
Yeah.
and give you a little bit of a backstory in the form of an intro with my friend Michael and I here tonight.
Hey there.
So it all started, we went and saw Glass in theaters.
Was that last Friday?
Last Friday.
Okay.
Went and saw, the 7 o'clock showing?
Mm-hmm.
7:15, went and saw Glass. We were fired up.
Oh, yeah.
We all mobbed over to my house. It was the first time Cassidy was technically back in the studio.
Yes.
And so we go see the movie. We fly back to my house. Max was here.
Max was here. Red Bulls were being drunk.
Red Bulls were around the table.
Oh, yeah.
We were fired up. We hit the lights. We hit the camera. We started the recording. And we did what I think is our best episode.
It was really good.
It is by far.
It was good.
Maybe not by far, but it's a damn good episode. And then
Yeah.
so we finished recording at like probably close to midnight.
No.
11:30?
No.
No?
It was like 11.
Okay, so we finished around 11. I was up till 1 editing
say,
and
yeah, I
tweaking
was
out because we wanted a Saturday morning drop for you guys with Glass so you guys would know what we thought.
Yeah, premiere weekend.
Premiere weekend. Saturday morning, I wake up. I get out of bed, 6 o'clock. I only slept a couple hours. I come to my computer and all the audio files, gonzo. It was heartbreaking. And so for a while, we kind of let it be. We said, you know what? Without audio, what do we got? You know, we have video and the in-camera audio, which, was absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
But so we took a pretty big loss on that. And then we did another episode with Cassidy with the new format and everything like that. Blah, 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 blah.
Wednesday. I was
On
like,
Wednesday,
what are you talking about? Oh,
and that one's up. That one's up. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's a good one. I watched it today. I'm on my lunch break.
You like it?
Yeah, it was good.
Cool.
Yeah.
But the whole time I'm like, damn, dude, Glass was so good though, and I want our fans, it's only about 20 of you.
Is that what we're up to?
I think
Last
we're
time
at
I
like
looked, it was
27.
25 or
27,
something.
I think.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm fine with that.
But we want you guys to have our episode on Glass.
Yeah.
So what we're here to do is basically give you that history. It is our best episode, and we're gonna just kind of give you the heads up. Yeah. The audio is camera audio. Okay, so this is the audio that my Canon picked up. Yeah. It does not sound as clean and classy as what you're used to, and especially not like this.
I feel like it could be a lot worse. But it is not good quality.
I spent a lot of time in audition trying to polish a turd. That was the in-camera audio from our episode on Glass. I think we got it to a point where it's good enough. I wanted you guys to hear what we had to say on the episode.
Good.
So without further ado,
Let's talk about Glass.
here's Glass.
Boom.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As we said in the intro, tonight we are talking about M. Night Shyamalan's Glass, etc.
Oh, so good.
I have been wanting to do that for like 3 days now, so I'm really glad I did that.
Oh man.
So yeah, we're talking about Glass. This was written and directed by M. Night Shyamalan. For those of you who are living under a rock, it is the final chapter, maybe, of the trilogy that is Unbreakable, Split, and now Glass. And we're here to talk about it. We're each going to get a minute on the clock. And who wants to go first?
I'll go because, I'll just go.
Okay.
All right.
So Tom, you got to get Michael. Now, here's the other thing. We got to do hard stops on the minute.
Yeah.
We ain't going
also,
over.
Max is back. Thank God.
Thank God,
I
Max.
don't know why I waved.
It's been rough. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Count it
3, 2, 1, go.
I really enjoyed this movie. I would highly recommend anyone go see it while it's still in theaters. Acting, great. Plot, great. Storyline, great. Cinematography, amazing. It's a great third installment to the 2 previous films. We just watched Split last night. It helped me refresh everything and a lot about that plot line there, and it's one of those things where like you kind of need to see the other two to really understand this one. So if you haven't seen it, go watch Unbreakable and Split, or you might be a little confused. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this movie.
Well done. 39 seconds.
39 seconds for Michael.
Michael, you crushed it.
He's always the all-star. I say Cassidy goes next.
I'm more than happy to go next.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Count
3,
down, Tom.
2, 1, go.
I also very much like this movie. It was fun. It had a lot of different things going on with keeping your mind interested and you thinking thinking a lot. But also, I didn't know it was like a third installment. I've seen Split. I saw Unbreakable a long time ago. I sure maybe was a little confused at different places. You'll still enjoy the movie. I'm definitely going to go back and watch the other movies, but you'll still enjoy it. So if your buddies have already seen it, and you're like, I don't know if I want to go, just go. You'll like it. Boom.
Well done, Cass. 35. Damn, we're making great time tonight.
Damn.
All right, I'll go next. Tom, you're going last.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Give me the countdown.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Surprisingly, I also loved this movie. I was getting a little worried because the reviews have been kind of brutal. I was reading them this morning, and a lot of people were talking a lot of shit, and they were saying like the most disappointing movie that could have ever been M. Night Shyamalan's third installment of this trilogy, and blah 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 blah. I don't really buy it. Now, there are definitely elements where it gets very cheesy, it gets kind of corny. I felt like the end dragged just maybe like 10 minutes too long, but honestly, I loved that M. Night Shyamalan packed this movie full of Easter eggs from the first two movies that he did himself, right? Yeah. And that's fun, that's awesome. I thought the camera work was incredible, the acting was incredible, the story was really good. A lot of people are talking shit, but I had a great time. Shoot. Yeah. 55.
55.
Balla.
You wanna?
Yeah, I wanna do it.
All right.
All right, Tom's getting on the clock.
All right, it's a minute, Tom, okay?
It's a minute, and I'm giving you a hard stop on that.
1 minute.
Yep. Whatever.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Boom. I loved it. I thought it was a masterpiece, honestly. There was a moment where I enjoyed it so much. I almost like cried. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of M. Night. Everything except for Lady in the Water, honestly. But all the other movies, I enjoyed them. I always enjoy going to go see his films. I like the pacing of them. I don't mind. Generally, they have a slow pace. This movie had a really fast pace. He crammed in more than he's crammed in any other film that he's done. And I thought that was really, really interesting for him to, it was like his masterpiece, I guess I have to say that I'm going over in time. I loved it.
That's a minute.
Beautiful.
That's all I can say.
Way to go, Tom.
Yeah.
You were getting kind of close. I was getting kind of worried. I know Michael was getting
Yeah, I was
worried.
like,
Michael was like, Jeremy, you better stop this one.
I sensed it and I just got choked up when you guys were going. I was like,
I give you like 5 minutes and you'll be fully ranting again.
Yeah, we're
okay.
We're going to
I'm not
dive into
worried.
this thing, but
Okay.
so in conclusion, can we give some thumbs? I'm giving 2 thumbs.
2,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
2 thumbs, had fun.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
I know that's a Siskel Ebert thing, but like, I mean, they don't have a
Who
copyright
invented
on
it?
it.
Everybody
We all have
has
2
thumbs.
We all have
Everybody
thumbs.
wants
We know
to
what
put them
this
up
means.
or
Yes.
Good.
And we're all given 2. So don't let the critics scare you away, okay? Like, go see this fucking movie. It's awesome.
Don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes on this one.
Yeah.
They 30,
You have to see it for
36%
yourself.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
those fuckers also said The Last Jedi was incredible, so
They also
clearly...
said The Witch got like
Didn't it break
98%.
47 million
Awful
too?
movie.
What?
This movie?
Did it really?
Yeah.
Last night and tonight?
Yeah.
Or last night?
That theater
47
was
million. I
packed
just
in
looked it
Santa
up.
Cruz.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Capitola, packed theater.
Okay, so we're gonna dive into this movie.
That's
If
it.
all you have is 6 minutes, take our advice, go enjoy the movie. If you want to hang around and let us riff on you for a little bit about Glass, hang around, coming up. Okay, so let's dive into this fucking movie here. I want to talk first about the plot. Let's talk about the story. Okay?
Yeah.
This fucking story was awesome.
Seriously.
Okay, for me, within 15 minutes, I was like, dude, this is fun as fuck.
Right.
Right? Because,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
where he nailed the story is that we're talking about Unbreakable. It came out in
2000.
No.
2000, yeah.
We
have.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
2000.
You're right. I've been listening to
It's that old?
I've
Yeah.
been listening to Wu-Tang Clan all day.
well, they,
And that was like,
they said
early
19
90s.
years. I don't
Yeah,
know.
2000.
Yeah, it's 2000.
19 years
Oh,
ago in
from
the
the-
film.
From the
2000?
Yeah.
19
train
years
crash.
ago.
You're right. You're right.
Boom.
This is why Cassidy's in the fucking house. Also,
That makes
time
sense.
out.
Forgot about that.
Hard time out.
Whoa! All right.
Hard time out.
Okay.
Cassidy's here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cassidy is our very dear friend. She, well,
I'm an original.
the three of us used to run the podcast called Cracked Mirror, where we talked about Black Mirror, and as we've said numerous times, we're going to bring that back to Flix and Six.
Oh, yeah.
But Cassidy was actually, Cracked Mirror came about when her, myself, and Gavin would watch Black Mirror, and we'd sit on the porch and chain smoke all night and talk about this show. And then I was like, you know what, we should probably fucking
Yeah.
record this.
We would go till about 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then Michael, we were like, you know what, let's get Michael on the show.
Okay.
And then Michael came into the show. We did 2 full seasons with Michael. We had Tom on the show a couple of times. And then Cassidy moved away. She left us.
You did.
She moved to Boston. She had to go back and get some flavor with her roots.
Yeah, you'll hear my accent,
Flavored
you know,
roots.
don't mind
Flavored
it.
roots.
If you don't understand what I'm saying, just ignore it.
Yeah, just comment in the comment section
God,
below,
what
and
they
we'll
do.
we'll translate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be like, what is this girl saying?
Cast
Or
translator.
Yeah,
Translator.
Michael will be the official cast translator.
I'm good at it.
Yeah, you are.
this is what I tell people. I get 80% there, and you guys are the additional 20% to
Yeah.
understand.
Exactly.
So, we all
So
work
now
together.
Cassidy is here. She's full time on Flix and Six, and we're fucking pumped.
Yeah.
Okay, so that
Oh,
being
yeah.
said,
Drew was here.
Yeah.
came out in 2000.
Mhm.
We've been built up on this story since 2000,
That's crazy to think
right?
about.
And that is why it worked, is because since Unbreakable, we've loved fucking Bruce Willis,
Oh yeah.
especially as David Dunn. David Dunn.
Yeah.
David.
David.
Yeah, right.
It's David. I don't. Yeah, David.
I'm all turned around.
David
Yeah.
and
The
Joseph.
overseer.
Yes, David Dunn, Joseph Dunn.
Who's a babe?
The
And-
overseer.
Oh my God, his
Mhm.
eyes.
Who the son?
In the Gladiator.
Oh, yeah, he's
He's in quite a few things, and every time I'm like, yeah.
and
He's
he's
a
the
good
original
actor.
kid. He's the
He
original
is.
kid.
Yeah.
which I
Oh,
thought was
yeah.
He
awesome.
is, yeah.
That is true.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Story.
story. Who else has
Story.
got some riffs on the story? I don't want to hog the mic.
I mean, it's great.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
not
the-
too much to say.
It was like a realistic. I mean, it was a realistic superhero story. I mean, as realistic as you could make something like that.
Mm-hmm.
All the twists were, of course, extremely clever.
Let's throw a spoiler alert out.
Whoa! I don't think we're not going to go into spoilers, are we?
Yeah, we just don't in the original, in the first 6.
Oh.
Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it yet, stop. Stop now. Hit pause. Come back to us tomorrow. Go see the fucking movie and come back. Continue.
We'll still be here.
The twist. I mean, I didn't even need a twist in this film.
Me
Are we
neither.
talking about
all,
the end?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
all of his other films, you're just like lost, and you're like, well, you need it. You need it to like resolve or satisfy you. This was just like an added bonus. Like the plot and the story was just so great. The pace, everything moved so well, so quick. The characters developed perfectly,
I agree with that.
and
I shed some tears at the end.
You did?
Mhm.
You did?
Yeah, I was leaning forward, just put my hood over my
I
head.
caught that. I didn't know if you were like really tired and trying to stay awake, or if you were like maybe having a moment.
Yeah, I was really tired trying to stay awake.
But
No.
No, I got a little teary,
But the twist.
yeah.
twist was awesome. I agree. I didn't need a twist. And then for a while, I actually forgot that I was in an M. Night movie and that there probably would be a twist.
Yeah.
Which one are we talking about?
Well, there were 2.
Yeah.
There were 2. The first twist was that
They're all connected.
that they are actually superheroes and
Oh, yeah.
that she's really the fucking bad guy.
Secret Society. and
Yeah,
all that
she's
stuff.
like the secret society,
Right.
and she's trying to. Yes,
I think
guys.
she's like
I feel
that
like
guy.
there were 3 twists where
Yeah.
they're all connected on the train, and
Yes, that's right. That's a small twist.
It's like a subtle, like, oh, we were all there together.
Or
like,
was there a quad twist?
Oh,
Because it's like, I don't know. The first one that was for me was like the girl Cassie, like apparently like had orders to like get him to like calm down and then like kind of move out of the way so they could like shoot him. Was that on purpose?
I don't think it was
on
intentional.
purpose. I don't know. She seemed pretty chill about it, and she wasn't that upset.
She didn't, and the person did say
She wasn't like, oh my god, no, don't. You know, it was
Did
just
we
like
miss another twist?
I mean, because it panned over to like the sniper with like the guy
And
who
he
had the
said
tattoo,
she got
and
him
the
to
doctor
turn
was
around.
like behind the van was like, you know, like it almost like she encouraged her to go like, hey, we need to put him down, like he's not safe. That was the first twist.
I have something to say about that scene,
like,
but I want to do it later.
Okay.
I was like,
I'll
oh,
remind you.
interesting.
Yeah, so there's that one that they're all tied together because
I love this.
It meant more for me that I haven't really been able to connect them all. Where I was like, oh my gosh.
It helps you connect the dots.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Were they working together though, like, or did they come together after that all happened because of Glass's mother kind of reached out to them? That wasn't clear. Were they working together before that? Because if they were, what you're saying might be true. Where I don't think they were all in on that. No,
it's hard to say.
it's hard to say. I'm gonna let it go.
But then
That's for.
Are we talking about the shooting?
I'm talking about the shooting. Yeah.
But the three of
If she was in
the
on-
mom,
Are you talking about like Cassie, the girl?
Yeah.
with the
I don't
mom
think she
and
was-
the son.
Yeah, I don't think she was like in like the secret society. I think she was just taking orders from like the doctor. And it's like she was the only one that she knew that could.
She looks
The
sad.
doctor was the person that knew that Cassie could get the beast to calm the fuck down for a minute. And then like again, it was just the way she reacted because like she's been doing nothing but trying to protect this dude, Kevin, this whole time. And then she's okay with him getting shot, and it just didn't seem right. I was like, ooh.
I think she just. Yeah. I don't know what to say, but I know what you mean, Michael. Yeah.
So there's that. There's the fact that James McAvoy's dad was on the train
That was
that
heavy.
David Dunn was on, and the way they shot that, and we'll get to that when we talk about camera work. Oh my god, that was dope.
It changed the entire dynamic.
And so the beast, right, is being all beastly, and Joseph Dunn is like, guess what, motherfucker? You are the beast because your dad died, and your dad died because Mr. Glass fucking killed him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Right? And then you get the twist of Sarah Paulson's character.
Love her.
What's her name? The character? Doctor
Doctor. Doc.
Ellie Staple.
Oh, Ellie Staple.
Ellie Staple.
Sarah Paulson. She's the biggest love I've ever met.
And we love her on the show.
I love her, period.
Yeah, period.
Is great.
So then we find out that she is actually an assassin of sorts, right? She's
Keeping
kind of
the
like
balance.
the underground society, keeping the superheroes
how
out
they
of the
meet,
picture.
Illuminati, dude.
Illuminati
That's
shit.
so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And then what would be the fourth twist? Oh, the fourth
The
one
internet.
is the fucking fact that Sammy J filmed the whole thing and leaked it and fucking streamed it.
Took
Because you forget about that moment when he's
Yeah,
like putting in all
it's
the
so
kids.
obvious that
It's
he
like,
doesn't.
he's
It
just
doesn't
tweaking with
fit.
the
He's like typing it in. You're like, oh, I
And that's
wonder what
like,
he's doing.
oh.
It's so obvious.
Yeah. In the moment, you got that?
No.
Oh.
Afterwards.
It's so obvious of like he's doing something, but you get to that point, and when he goes back, you're like,
Yeah.
damn,
I love
like
when shit
I
happens
should have
like
known.
When a person dies, but like something is left behind for like him to like carry on. I love
Yeah,
that
it was
shit.
so
like-
cool how the doctor found out about it. She's like doing this research for her superhero destruction.
For like
Just
her
an
next,
overheard
yeah.
conversation.
And it clicks, and that's so M. Night. Like, he has that moment. He always, just the way that plays out in his films, the twist, and just the way the plot turns and people's thoughts. It's so clever, and it's like always so clear. It's like, oh, that's why they thought that. It's just like, there's not much mystery
Her ears
there,
perked right up.
which is
Yeah.
awesome, though.
Yeah.
Mastermind. She heard that
Right.
and she was like,
Oh, fuck.
yeah. She ran back to the.
She's
hospital.
like, I've been played by
Yeah.
Mr. Glass.
Oh, and then
That
that
was a good
scream. Yeah.
Now here's the deal with the scream.
I thought she was gonna turn into something.
I did
Like,
too.
I was like, she's gonna like roll down.
Yeah. I was like, dude, she's a superhero.
Yeah.
what I
Something's
thought.
gonna happen.
Okay, so we're gonna dive back into the story, but I want to talk about what to me is the real highlight of the movie.
Yes.
Characters.
Oh yeah, acting, characters. It was all fantastic.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And
James McAvoy.
He stole the show.
Yeah,
For sure.
He plays 24 different people.
Yeah.
He stole the show.
Yeah.
dope.
And it gets better and better every time.
Yeah, and I mean, when he first, comes on screen, right, and he's,
Patricia.
is he Patricia first?
Yeah.
I thought he's Hagrid
Is he?
first.
I
On the
think
roller
he is.
skates. Or Hedwig.
Hedwig.
What did I say?
Hagrid.
You said
It's
Hagrid.
Is it
What's Hagrid?
Hagrid's the big
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
but they're both from Harry Potter. So
Is
it's
it
fine.
Hedwig.
I thought it was
Hedwig.
Hedwig.
I thought it was Patricia at
Hedwig.
first.
Hedwig.
The first shot was Patricia. I'm
It's
pretty
Patricia
sure.
because he walks in and he's like on the heels.
He's got the
it's
top button.
Oh,
yeah, and
yeah.
like it's like the girls chained up and shit.
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
next character.
Max, show me my
Then it's
video.
Hedwig.
It's sitting on the railing there.
Yeah. Then the majority of the rest of the time it's Hagrid and then Beast. What's happening?
Yeah.
Oh, you're cold?
And he opens up some new identities as
Yeah,
well.
so
Yeah,
ones that
the
weren't in
Spanish
Split.
one.
Spanish guy. Oh, and then
the twins. We
what
didn't
was her
meet
name?
them in
It
Split.
the
began with a
professor.
T, like
The country guy.
Yeah.
Didn't really meet him.
yeah, Patricia.
Patricia, oh, yeah.
Jeremy, I think you have a Patricia impression that I'm pretty excited about right
Okay,
now.
let's see it.
Don't forget the eyes.
You guys look like you could enjoy a PB&J sandwich.
PB.
Is that pretty good?
It's
The
pretty
way
good.
she said the pause with the PB and
J. And when she said it, when she said, "I know you do," I was like, "Damn, how does she fucking know I want a PB&J right now?"
Yep.
How genius
She's the-
are these characters?
Genius.
The fucking
It's
these characters are
backwards
amazing.
right there.
And here's where James McAvoy really proved his worth, is that you could see in his eyes,
That's
and
it.
his facial composition.
Yeah.
Every time he switched characters,
You knew it was.
everything shifted, and you knew. Just based on the layout of his fucking face.
Yeah.
His
You're like,
eyebrows,
oh shit, dude.
eyes.
Oh shit.
That's
Fucking Dennis is in the house.
Yeah.
Y'all. You better clean those crumbs off your shit.
Yep.
You better grab the fucking pink bottle and clean that counter, dude, because Dennis is here.
Yeah.
You know,
hide
and
your
then
children. Hide your
dude,
little girls.
because they're messy.
Yeah.
He'll make them dance.
He's gonna take them too.
He's gonna take them and fucking make them dance. But then when Barry came back, I was like, oh,
Oh,
fucking
he's
Barry's
my
here.
favorite.
I missed Barry.
Oh,
in
dude,
this.
you were probably taking notes, but dude, Barry came
I think
back
so.
for like 30
I was gonna
seconds.
say, yeah, it wasn't long.
It was
Very,
so
very
fast.
quick with Cassie.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Cassie.
Oh, yeah.
He's
the first interaction.
Yeah, but like when he was
When he was trying to seduce the guy, who was he?
Jade.
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 Yeah.
Oh, and that was scary.
She's
And I looked at
That was-
Michael.
that was good.
dark.
I looked at Michael when he
That's
was being
great
Jade
acting.
and his feet were up and he was rubbing them together.
Yeah.
I looked at Michael and Michael was like,
Oh.
Well, let me tell you, I did not like it.
He had
I don't like feet. I don't like it either.
I
But James McAvoy is a great looking guy, and he is a great actor.
dude, James McAvoy.
He's never let me down in any
Listen,
role he's
no,
ever
I-
played.
For the record, dude, James McAvoy is a fucking good looking dude.
Yeah.
He is good looking.
Yeah.
And his acting, it's like, it blows my mind. I wish I could do all the facial expressions he does.
I
You know
don't
what I mean?
think
God, even down to
Any
the lips.
actors
It's
can
like his whole
meet
mouth
that.
shifts. And it's like he can do it for long periods of time,
Yes.
and then immediately he's like something else.
Yeah.
yeah, and
It's
it's
so
just
crazy.
the having that ability when the light flashes, like he was making his face change
I know.
Dude.
like that, like that, like that.
the
And
amount of time
I wonder if-
preparing for
yeah.
this role.
For acting.
I think he's professionally trained.
oh,
Can we
for
look
sure.
that up, Matt?
Max? Did he go to the Gillian School of the Arts?
Or like AR or something?
Or did he just go to like UCLA or something and just totally fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he's
how-
just out like potty school.
Because
and
he's
he's
from
like,
the
yeah.
UK.
He is.
Yeah.
And he's Scottish?
I want to say yeah, he's Scottish.
Thank you,
God, that
Max.
makes him even hotter.
It kind of does, right?
Right.
Okay, so you know what else though? What really gets me, okay, is that we've got Bruce Willis, who's an incredible actor. He's
No,
a good
it's fine.
actor. He's a good actor.
I think he's great.
He's you know,
He's an action.
he's Bruce
I like
Willis
that.
guy.
He's
I like
Bruce
that.
Willis. He has a fan
I like
base,
that.
you know.
And we've got, you know, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Hello.
Amazing.
But James McAvoy, like every time he came on screen, I was fucking
Stole the show.
pumped
Yeah,
for what I was about to see.
Yeah.
Mesmerized.
Yeah.
Mesmerized.
Yeah,
Well said.
absolutely.
Now let's talk about the camera work, because the camera work had my fucking dick hard, dude. Not to be weird, but
It did.
I'm used to it.
did.
Yeah.
That's just something that I've never paid it. Like it doesn't give me a rock hard dick apparently, like it does you. Because I don't catch on to shit like that. I'm like, ooh, cool.
That's how I
You
am.
get a cool
When
bone.
I get
No,
a cool
no.
or like, that picture sticks with me, I know it's a good film work. But there are some movies that I'm like, I'm sure it's
film,
good.
It just didn't. I don't
You know, but
It never
yeah,
clicked with me.
that train scene.
The group.
I was like,
Dude,
good tone.
The group therapy session.
Oh, man!
Best camera work in the entire movie. I mean, obvious. It was like a clear rule of thirds, but when they went to this POV of glass and his head is just
Elijah?
cocked, and it's just like it was just so amazingly played, and it was
not just
perfect.
Not
It was
just
perfect.
his, like, because it started with James McAvoy, right? And it was
Yeah.
this super close up, right? And it cut back and forth from the doctor to him, and he's like center frame, and the background is Crush, right?
Yeah.
But you see the lights behind behind her,
Thirds, perfect,
just perfect
beautiful
thirds, right?
And then
And
the
then
doctor.
it cuts to him.
Oh.
It cuts to him, and you get to watch his face
Yeah, it's
through
so
the
close.
characters,
Yeah.
and it's just like, oh my god.
Oh.
And then, I'm sorry, Michael. Yeah, lower thirds.
I've
I mean,
been
not lower
completely
thirds.
lost this whole time. Keep fucking going.
Okay.
because
Anyways,
it's fine.
Yeah.
but then, basically putting the character center frame, Mike. Right.
He explained it to me. You're good.
And then when it cuts to David Dunn, right, and it's like cocked a little bit to the side, you know, and it's everyone's POV, and we're used to that like flat kind of, right, but then it cuts to Samuel L. Jackson, and it's
boom.
because he's sitting in a
Huge
chair
Dutch.
like this, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, sick.
Yeah.
I also loved, obviously, when they're in the reveal in the end, that what's James McAvoy's character?
It's Elijah.
No, that's
Oh,
Samuel L.
no.
Jackson. Kevin.
No, Kevin
something
Crumbs.
Crumb.
Kevin Wendell Crumb.
Kevin
Kevin
Wendell
Wendell
Crumb.
Crumb. Yeah.
Yeah.
So his dad boards the train, and the camera pulls back, and then it pans across the seats and cuts to the original footage from
Right.
Unbreakable.
Right.
That was some sexy shit, dude.
Dude.
That was awesome. And you could see, as the
see-
camera panned through the seats, you saw it go like
35
lower
mil.
def.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that was awesome.
Do you think it was filmed in 35? Or
This
no?
movie?
Yeah.
I think so.
You really do?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
Yeah, it definitely went lower def, but it was so clean.
Oh, man.
It was so clean.
So clean. That's gotta be hard to direct, honestly, because it's like, how the fuck, like planning that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What other scenes did you really like, Jeremy?
Oh.
The camera work.
Man. Oh, dude. The first time they were all together, that was incredible. Oh, dude. Okay, so when they first get them into the psych hospital, right, and David Dunn's in his cell, and
That
fucking
was
James
great.
McAvoy's
I like
in
that.
his,
They could
and
see
you
each
see David Dunn from the outside of his cell, and you see James McAvoy see him for the first
Yeah, they
time,
see
and
each
the
other.
doors are closing.
And it's
And they
that,
both kind of get up and they're
it's
like,
that dolly pull back zoom in, and it's like,
just like, and the doors are closing,
Yeah.
and you see both of them see each other, like, what?
yeah.
Right.
Oh, dude, that was
We like
sick
that.
shit. That was some, dude. This is probably his best directed movie.
oh God, I would say so. It's a masterpiece.
It was awesome.
I loved it.
He nailed every
Nope.
shot.
Should we talk about music?
Same.
Yeah.
The music will go quick.
Was there
I mean,
that much music in there?
There was
a
a
great
there was
score.
like a couple like parts
I
where I
didn't
was
pay
like,
attention unless they're like
it
big
sounded like
scores.
scary movie music. I was like, I don't think that was really the most called for, but overall I thought it was fine. It didn't like throw me off or anything. I felt like it was all necessary. But yeah, there was that one specific part, and I can't remember what it was, but I was like, that doesn't really match a little bit. But other than that,
Was
I
it at the beginning with
I'm not sure.
Bruce Willis fighting those people to begin with?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
When he
maybe.
goes in that house and
Yeah.
like turns off the lights.
Oh, maybe it was during that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
the
know.
only one I can think of. I
It just hit
don't
my
pay
ears wrong.
attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a few times where I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't like that. But then there were other times, like when Joseph's in the comic book store, right, and he's looking at
Oh
the
yeah.
heroes.
Oh yeah,
right,
that
and
was
he's-
perfect.
And then he's walking out, and he's like, I better check out the villains section, right? And he turns around, and the music
That was
played
good.
so right for that scene. I loved it.
The intro when it started picking up, when you get your glass, the opening credit.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, I don't know about this one. I really loved the way he did it with Split.
Yeah.
But then it started picking up and the score kicked in, and I was like, oh my god, it's like so fucking Hitchcock
Oh,
in
yeah.
a way.
Yeah.
There was another part in the score that I just thought was beautiful. It's when the overseer is left there with him in the door, and all of a sudden the score kicks in, and it's got this feeling of like strength and like the rise of hope.
Yeah.
It just like plays in, and it only happens for like 45 seconds, but it's just in there, and I felt it, and I was like, dude, nailed it.
Yeah. No, it definitely played to the hero, right? Because it was like scary when it had to be scary, but then when it was like time to be fucking
Oh, maybe
heroic,
that's what it was.
it was like, dude, I was like, fucking, damn, dude, I gotta go do some push-ups or something.
Yeah.
Dude.
Like I gotta break down a door or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then we should give props to whoever was managing the
Oh,
theater
dude,
tonight.
the sound, okay, we're
Let's
Santa
give
Cruz
the
based
date.
podcast here. We're based in Santa Cruz. We love Santa Cruz. Capitola Theater on 41st. Whoever managed the Friday night shift,
Friday night, January 18th.
dude, you fucking killed it on the sound, man. They had it
God.
cranked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, seriously, you don't get that all the time.
No, dude. Sometimes
Yeah.
you're like, God, someone fucking turn it up a little
Okay.
bit.
I've left the theater in the last year 5 times to go yell at them to turn the sound up. Like, what the hell, dude?
Yeah.
And I go to the, snack bar or whatever, and I'm pissed. Like,
They're like, do you want a snack? You're like, no. You know what I do need is some goddamn volume.
yeah, so I'm like, come here, dude. That theater, number 3, tell them to turn it up, and I walk away.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
You know?
Did they turn it up?
I mean, a little bit, but tonight
It was
they delivered
cranked. It
out
was
of the
cranked,
gate.
yeah.
So thank you.
Okay, so let's. I wanna kind of bring it back to a cracked mirror tradition and
Yeah.
talk about an unsung hero. Okay, so the unsung hero is basically someone that's heroic in the film that we've kind of pulled out of all the characters and all the story and everything that's happening, and we find an unsung hero. Now, this was started by our friend Gavin, and he always nailed it.
He did.
He's
He
so
did.
good at that.
It's gonna be
God,
hard.
this is tough.
I have a little.
Thinking caps.
I have a couple ideas. Cass, you can go first though.
Oh, so
You said it first.
oh boy.
This is just out of the entire movie, with the seriousness and everything. I think the guy at the security shop that is buying your camera.
That's M. Night Shyamalan.
That's the director. That's the director.
That makes it even better.
That's
Oh my
great.
God,
Oh
he
my
like had me
God.
dying when he was like, just like a goddamn dad have a walk, alright?
That's fucking hilarious.
Nothing more needs to be said, dude. That's it.
Dude, that's it.
That's
'Cause
it.
Cass-
That's my unsung hero.
Yeah, and that is the unsung hero purely based on the fact that as a character, that's an unsung hero, dude. Let your dad go on a walk, buddy.
Yeah.
You know? But the fact that Cass
that tension
nailed
is
it, and it's the director of the fucking film.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking good.
Okay, so the unsung hero of
It's
M. Night Shyamalan is M. Night
Written and
Shyamalan.
directed by.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Well, I guess we can end this off right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
I think Michael wants to give a stab at it though.
No.
What do you got? No.
Nope, not now.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Not
He's
now. hell no.
unsung hero.
You nailed it.
I wasn't even gonna go that route, but yeah.
Good job, Cass.
I'm glad you didn't know it was him. I never would have picked him as that.
Really?
Yeah. But since
I
you
would've.
did, and you
It was
didn't
like,
know, it's
I got
yeah,
such a good chuckle
Yeah, I was
from
gonna say,
that.
it's-
And I was like,
oh, yeah,
what a
we all
great
did.
movie. I'm hooked already. Just
Yeah.
based off this dude.
Purely because that was so organic, it's perfect.
That sticks.
If you knew who he was, because that's where my brain was. I was like, I can't pick him.
Yeah, right. But because she didn't know.
That's amazing.
And the way
It's
he
the best.
didn't make it weird that he's in this one when he was in Unbreakable as this like sketchy drug dealer guy.
Dude, yeah.
And he like
Oh, I don't remember that.
yeah, he was
At
in the bathroom.
stadium.
That was one of his first.
Oh, yeah.
He's
yeah.
realizing
Oh
his
my
powers.
god!
Yeah, Cass.
No, he called it out. And
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like, I used to hang
Connected
out
it.
at the football, sir.
Yeah, back when I was fucked
Shady
up.
people,
you know?
yeah.
I was a sketchy
Positive,
guy back
was
then.
saying positive thinking.
Yeah.
So classic, dude.
I think
Oh my
that
God.
But
is.
dude,
That's
but
pretty good.
the message of the movie was that in itself, positive thinking, and he just slipped that in there in
He's
a way.
Sly devil, dude.
In a way
I like
that was
this
like
dude.
where you're like kind of laughing at him for
Yeah.
saying it, but in the
Once
end,
it's over,
that's the
yeah.
message.
He has the last laugh.
Believe in yourself, right?
Yeah.
That's the
I
message.
really hope it's not the final chapter.
I don't think it will be.
I don't think it will be either because I
He's
mean
onto
he
something.
wouldn't have threw in the whole it's an origin story
Right.
for no reason,
Totally.
you know.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
So that's our initial
Good
take
pickup.
on Glass.
Oh,
Okay, so we're gonna keep riffing on this thing, but we're actually gonna do it audio only. We're trying to kind of, shorten these videos because
Dial
they
in
can
a
be a
little
little
bit.
long.
Get a little long.
But
Yeah.
find us on iTunes, find us on Stitcher and Podbean, and we're gonna keep riffing on this fucking movie for quite some time. So get the podcast if you want to hear more. If you're just sticking to video, thank you so much for tuning in this week. We're pumped about Glass. Go see it. Like and subscribe to the channel. Click that little button.
Yeah.
It'll be.
Go there.
Well, maybe it's over there.
We're not gonna
It's-
blow you up either.
It's
you
somewhere
know.
around
It's
there.
probably
Just
like
give us a
wrestle
thumbs
game.
up. That's all you gotta do. Subscribe.
If you subscribe, you'll get something from us once a week. It's not going to be this super annoying thing that's just going to be blowing up your Google or anything like that.
No.
You
You're
don't
gonna
want to
get.
blow up your Google.
You want to get notifications because
Mine gets blown up.
starting next week, we're going to do a new format where each of us comes to the show with our pick of the week and a featured film. Okay, so now
Yeah.
every episode of Flix and Six, you guys are going to get 5 movies that you should be watching every single week. No more scrolling. No more sitting there fighting with your boyfriend or your girlfriend about what you're going to watch.
We're just not watching
Give us
anything.
10 minutes and we'll give you 5 fucking movies.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay?
That's
So
your
like,
goal.
subscribe, share it with your friends, call your mom, tell her, hey, I found this great YouTube channel. It's called Flix and Six. They don't have soaps, but they've got,
Not now.
not now, but maybe some.
We
Maybe.
got
I
these
know
really
some
cool
good
people,
soaps.
Santa Cruz-based people. They're real as fuck.
And we're just
And
telling
sober.
you how it is. And we're sober. Yeah, that's right. We're just drinking Red Bull.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to keep this party going on the podcast. But if you're here for video only, we will see you next week. I'm Jeremy Miller.
Michael Harness.
I'm Tommy Leggett.
Happy Yoy.
We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
That's pretty good.
You're feeling it. You're feeling it.
That was-
Keep that.
there you go.
Keep that pace. Keep that
We got
fucking
vibing.
pace.
We got
Keep
vibing.
that pace.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
Okay, ready.
We can return.